I'm at my first find for the night. Been at it now for about 3 hours. Yeah, right about 5 inches down or so, 4 inches down. Finally got a hit. I flipped the clump over, had to dig into it a little bit, but I was able to retrieve something finally tonight. And it looks like to be a flatty. Yep. Flat button. Nice one. Man, look at the gilt on that. Wow. That's awesome. Whew, long night so far. But that's a good sign. See what else we can find. Well, so far so good. Alright, I'll see you at the next. Okay. I said it was pretty deep. Dug a big plug, and it was really only about 3 inches in. This alfalfa is hard to read, boy, I'll tell you. But that's what I got. I have no idea what it is yet. So, figured I would, it feels like it's just lead. But I would hate for it to be lead pewter, like a button or something. Whoopsie. So, don't really know. I'm going to clean it up, see if it's anything special. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. Alright. See you at the next. Well, I'm at my next find. About 4 or 5 inches down, flipped the plug, and that beautiful thing popped out. Oh, it's amazing. I love skeleton keys. I love the old locks. Everything's there. Brass. Beautiful brass one. Oh. What a find. Gorgeous find. Almost kissed it. I went real shallow because it came up shallow, so I just started to nick it. Glad I didn't break it. Man, that's amazing. Love keys. So we're getting there. The field's pretty big and it's been foggy. It's just starting to clear up now, so I can actually see the lanes now. Oh, it's funny, some of these signals ain't so good, but that one was. So, on to the next. Yeah, I'm on my next find. I haven't looked at it yet. Looks like a shotgun shell or something. Thin, very, very thin. I do not know. It's like a button to me. It's like a button. Well, I got another one. Said it was quite a ways down, and really it was way up here. So, I don't know. Just the way it goes tonight, I guess. Don't know what it is yet. Show it in a wrap up. So, it's been probably, I would say 5 or 6 hours I've been out here tonight. But we got some cool stuff. And I'm going to start my journey back to the truck and see if I can pick up different signals. I was just getting ready to head over there, and when I went to turn, this went off. It went off really good. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. wait to see what it is. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'll see you at the next. Pretty good distance down, was ringing up, flipped the plug, and it really wasn't as deep as it was saying. But I ended up seeing that right there. Haven't looked at it yet. But nice flat button. Looks like it might have some design on it. I'll have to clean it up really quick just to see. It's rough going, as always in this field. New permissions, gotta learn them. So until the cornfields open up, just gotta work them. So excellent find, and if it's anything really special, I'll come back. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next one. All right. And I got another signal. And so I flipped it over, dug back into it, and that showed up. But I cannot tell what it is yet. So we're gonna see it together. I don't know if it's I just found a penny, so that's what it is. It's a nickel. It's a nickel. Let's see if we could get a year on it. Modern change. Oh, this is something to get used to, I guess. Let's do it like that. Where are you? I think it says 68, but I really honestly don't know. Yeah, good luck with that. So, I guess on to the next. Well, I'm at my next find. About 8 inches down. I got a pretty good hit. Signal. Choppy because of all the rocks. And I look and I see this sticking out of the hole. So I lifted it and I saw what it, well, I don't know what it is, but I saw what it is, and I wanted you guys to see what I saw when I flipped the plug over. So I lifted it up like this, and that's what came out. So, question is, got something on the top of it. Man, that's heavy, but it's perfect. I have no idea. I mean, I know it's a spike. I know that, but I'm wondering if it's one of the brass ones. Definitely not iron. Let's see what it rings up. 53. Right around the 53, 55 mark. I have no idea. Man. So the plow must have got it years ago right there and dragged it along. I'd imagine that's how it got its bend in it. But I think that might be brass. Oh, I hope so. I was just thinking about it today, how awesome it'd be if I could finally get that off the list. So, needless to say, still into it now. Hours are passing, changing locations in the field, trying different areas. But we got another find. So hopefully that's brass, because I really have no idea what other material it could be. But either way, that is a really awesome find. Alright, on to the next. Okay folks, just doing a quick wrap up here of the things that I found for the past couple night hunts. Got myself, looks like to me to be just an aluminum like button or rivet or something of that nature. Nothing too fancy, pretty modern. Got myself a, looks like a musket ball. It got a little flattened. It's something pretty good. And I know they get like this when they hit stuff and they, flatten and split and so on. And poor thing been run over. But thought it was just a piece of lead at first, but I've dug quite a few bullets just to see how they look after they hit rocks and things of that nature. But that's my best guess on that one. A piece of lead pewter spoon. Pretty rough shape. Nothing, like I said, too fancy. Got a little button. It says, this one's one of the more common ones. Orange on the back, and you would have said the company name or whatever. This was the black version. And it's like a soldered back on them. But either way, it was a cool find. I enjoyed it. Really like this one a lot. The silver gilt is just incredible on it. It had the whole shank, but unfortunately time has been its enemy. Ain't much left. It's got 3 stars on the back. I don't know if I can turn it to where you can actually see him with the light. Da-da-da-da. Well, either way. Let's see if I can do it. Where are you? Here. Well, I can see him, but I don't know if I get the light to see him. Sorry. There's one there. Blink. There's one there. And then there's another one over there or down below. And then there's some writing, but I couldn't make out the writing. I don't think it's military. It could be, but I don't think so. I've seen them before with the stars on them. Just the gilt was incredible to find it like that. After all those years and being plowed over for, 150 of them. Not too shabby. Great find. And then we got this little key. Beautiful. Let me zoom out a little for it. So, really love this key. Oh, I love keys. Skeleton keys. Locks. The old locks. Oh, I love them. Got all its teeth. It's brass, but rough shape. Again, probably from being run over. A lot of rock under the ground there. I did kiss it right there, but thank God I wasn't going nuts. I would have cut it right in half. But really glad to have that and save that. Awesome find. Love it. And then last but not least, I'm going to put it right there because it's delicate. Is that? That is a lead spike. And I do not know lead spikes. Just to give you an idea on how big it is. Yeah, pretty big. Unbelievable. I really just am astounded. It was bent when I found it, so I just laid it down and pushed on it and it went right back the way it was. I'll give you kind of an up close if I can, kind of see, just, I don't know. I mean, this one throws me off. I have no idea why they would make a nail or a spike out of lead, or if it was used for something else. I know it's old as heck because she was white, and when I cleaned it, I figured it might be brass, 'cause I can't wait for a brass one. And instead I get this mystery one. So, but I gotta say that really was something else. Rang up around 53. So that definitely was. This is definitely one of those finds to wear for me. As an artifact, that's gonna be one of them awesome ones. Don't really have the words for them. I wasn't expecting it. I knew that lead nails existed, but not gigantic spike versions of it. So that's what I have so far. We got some really awesome permissions coming up, so we're just learning new places and finding new things, and as soon as those properties open up, we'll be hitting them. Hopefully Steve will be, me and him will be doing some videos together, and until then, happy hunting, and we'll see you at the next. Alright.